Hello everyone, this is Dr. Swapnil here. So many dentists and doctors have asked me that pathway to come to Germany, the ideal pathway, will cost them around 10 to 12 lakh rupees. So is it worth it coming to Germany? Should they consider coming to Germany? So today we are going to discuss about all that thing, that what are the factors you should consider before you take this decision. But before we start with this video, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to it so that I can have motivation to make such useful video for you guys. Okay, so let's get started. Before I start with this video, I would like to say that I am no one to take the decision on someone's behalf. It should be everyone's personal decision that whether they should come to Germany or not. Will be just telling you my perspective because everyone will have their own opinion. This is just my opinion and my personal experience that why I decided to come to Germany and what factors you should consider. So before you decide that whether you should do something or not, whether something is worth it or not, how you can decide? It's that you have to compare the things with the better alternative. You have to always think that if this thing is not, then what are your alternatives? So if you are a fresher MBBS, then what are your alternatives? Either you go for a NEET exam, okay, that's a huge challenge to pass this NEET exam again. Even if you pass this NEET exam, you get the admission in government colleges or something like that. But even after going to the colleges, will you be able to earn 4 to 6 lakh rupees per month stipend? I don't think so. And everyone knows that how stressful the PG in India is, and there are no time limits, there is too much of stress. And even after finishing the PG, once you complete your MD or MS, will you be able to get the job so easily? Or even if you get the job so easily, will you be able to earn more than 6 lakh rupees per month since beginning? I don't think so. And there is also no work-life balance in India because you have to stay in competition. You will have some targets to fill. You will have to work full time or on night duties and all those stuff. You won't be paid extra for that. So you have to consider these all factors. If you are a fresher BDS or a dentist pass out, then what are your options? Well, first option is to do MDS. For MDS, we all know that there are many less seats in government quota. So most of the seats are from private colleges. So even if you pass the NEET exam, you enroll into these private colleges, and the fees are around for 3 years is 15 to 20 lakh rupees. And the story doesn't end there. Even if you complete your MDS, and then also you have to open your own clinic, because in India there are no high paying jobs for dentists. And for even if you don't go for MDS and stay as a BDS, how can you earn? Is only by opening your own clinic. And if you open a good quality clinic, then it will cost you also around 10 to 15 lakh rupees of investment, and plus rent and other expenses. And is there a guarantee that after opening the clinic you will be able to earn 3 to 5 lakh rupees per month since beginning? Well, it's very tough in today's scenario in India. So these are the factors you should consider. Those doctors or dentists who are already masters and who have already their own clinic, then is it worth it for them to come here? Well, you have to think about your pros and cons, okay, that what are your priorities and how can you see this pathway. Well, I was also in that same category. Those who already knew me, I completed my MDS periodontics from India, and after that I had my own practice. Those who knew me already knew that I had a huge clinic, 1500 square feet high-end clinic, and I used to earn 3 to 5 lakh rupees per month. So many of the people had asked me that why did you decided to come to Germany? Because in our India we have this normal idea that why people leave the country because they are not been successful in India. That's why they try to search other options. Well, it's not true. You will have to decide other factors also. So for me, when I completed my 5 years of practice, and when I thought that what I will be doing in coming 5 years or coming 10 years. And I thought that I saw that my expenses will be going high, because as the age increases our medical problems will increase, and also when we have our kids, then in future that expenses will go very high, because kids education and all carrying in India, it's very high, because the private schools and good schools are pretty costly, and even after that for post graduation or their college studies we have to save so much of money, so that expenses will be going high. And then looking at the current scenario in India, I was able to see that my progress would have been remained stable or little bit high. So based on that I thought that I should do something to have a better progress in my life. And in India there is also no work life balance. And so if we want to be on the top, or we want to stay on the race, then we have to work pretty hard, we have to be pretty sincere, work full time, extra works and all those stuffs. So there is no work life balance I found, and for me I realized that work is not life, work is only the part of life. So those all factors I considered. And I also wanted to go to the country where my degree is counted, where my experience is counted. So and I would be able to work as a dentist, not as any side branch like a hygienist or some MBA or some stuff. I wanted to work as a dentist and also be appreciated, and I didn't wanted to waste too much of time. So these all the categories were fulfilled by Germany, because in Germany if you come with a good process, good proper documentation and good coaching classes and good pathway, you can start earning and working as a dentist or doctor in Germany within a year time. So that is only possible in Germany, because if you compare it with the other grade A countries like USA or Canada or even UK, in US our degrees are not valid, we have to study again. In Canada it takes around 3 to 5 years to even start working as a dentist or doctor nowadays, and there is also no guarantee that you will be able to pass these exams because they are very tough. Same goes for UK. So in Germany it is just a 1 year time, so I took that decision. So for you, if you what are your priorities, you will have to decide on your own. But you have to consider these factors, because in Germany a lot of other advantages are also there. For example, free kids education, and there is also pension scheme, free healthcare, and government will provide you 200 to 250 euros per month for child welfare, so that kids are also not a liability here. So if you consider all these factor in mind, you can decide on your own that what are your priorities. These all things I kept in mind and decided to come to Germany. You can take your own decision. I hope that this will give you some idea and give you some clear picture whether you should choose this pathway or not, or whether this 10 to 12 lakh is too much for you, or is it a good investment for your entire future. So just think about it, and if you like this content of the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Have a nice day.